Rinacita 2x6 is here. I'm so excited. And there's Lupa. There she is. Dude, I'm so excited. Peek. She's strategizing.
You've come, warrior.
Hello, mate. Oh. Oh, hey.
The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds.
Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see you here.
The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming.
Okay.
But she is still an echo and can't talk.
Oh, sad. He's like, I want to hold your hand. Oh. Oh gosh, we're already getting like the flashbacks.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
Yeah, dude, you heard of Vietnam. I'm having flashbacks,
I only
man.
heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory.
Guys, what's the Veil of Glory? Oh, thank you, game. The final resting place of Septimon's heroes in the legendary gladiator stone monument is shaped at. Okay, yeah. Cool, sick, awesome.
It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest.
Okay.
But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned.
Oh, that's actually kind of sad.
Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing.
Oh.
Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Dude, I love the world building in this game.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency.
Mm-hmm.
It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it.
Yeah. What is
The
it?
source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory.
Okay.
The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together?
We shall, Lupa. Can we hold hands?
I'm not sure if
All right.
Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
I'm keen to find out. I'm happy to go with my fellow warrior. Look at that smirk. Look at the devious smirk, bro.
Perfect. Let's head out.
Dude, her design is so pretty. Like this whole game, honestly. Oh. What's happening?
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something.
Nervous.
Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
Okay. Sure, Lupa. There it is. Quest unlocked. Flames of Heart. Where are we going? Hello? Oh.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
That's great, but where am I going? Track. Yeah. Okay, we're going there. Sick. Dude, Septimont is so pretty. Like, look at this. It's so grandiose. It's like the perfect vibe, honestly, for this region.
We struck a deal with the Montellis.
The Montellis. That's what? Oh, nervous. Why are these big men here? Oh, hello. May glory be with you. Okay.
Strange.
Oh.
Why are so many appearing all at once?
Oh my gosh, I get to use Lupa? Huge. I have no idea what her combos are. You're not allowed to hate. Dude, her kit is so fun. Her kit is so fun, man. Hey, relax, relax, relax. All of you, relax, okay? I got places to be.
Applaud for me.
Oh god, these poor echoes don't even know what's about to hit them. It's honestly crazy.
Tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Uh-oh. What does that
Look,
mean?
it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where
Oh my gosh.
heroes are laid to rest.
Wait. Is it like new map? Dude, cutscenes. Cutscenes, W. Who are you?
From my homeland.
No, I don't like that. That's a flag, and I don't like that. Also, who
That
is the
girl
girl with
just-
blue hair?
That was Mia.
Mia? Hey, credit where credit's due. Mia looks like a fun guy. Get it? Cause mushroom. Anyways,
The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap.
right.
Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this.
Uh-oh.
I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathea, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it.
Nervous.
Cardathea arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead.
Uh-oh.
But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple.
Nervous. Maybe it like
Threnodian
established
controls
influence
the mind of
under a
its followers
guise
through
of
their
something
faith.
else.
Mia is a Ragunhazi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption.
Right.
Krylova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale."
Lova mentioned.
In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now, I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathea's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence.
Dude, the art is so good. Like, just take a moment, take it in. I won't pause too much, but geez, man.
Did they cross paths? If Cardathea is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodian's influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the dark tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Don't tell me that she could be lying. I want to trust Lupa. Don't make Lupa the enemy, game. Stop that.
Hey! Is something wrong?
Yes, something's wrong, Lupa.
Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
Chat, I can't say, like, everything that's a part of my being wants to, like, doubt. But, like, but Lupa, man, we've been through so much together. I'm sure it's fine. We're gonna trust Lupa. Lupa's not lying to us. Look at that sweet face. She couldn't lie to us, okay? We're trusting her.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cartothea, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnodian's work, but if something is wrong and it's trying to twist my mind, you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior?
I'm upset. Me too,
My
Rover.
honor and my dignity.
Me and Rover both having a heavy sigh.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Damn. Dude, the writer's having a field day.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
W. It was the right call. I have no regrets.
Doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold.
I'm still nervous,
I'll trust
though.
my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
Okay, fair enough. Nervous. Oh, hi, Cartothea. You're back. Amazing. Oh,
I hear cowering prey.
you hear what? Excuse me, Lupa?
I smell fear with me.
Dude, she's so cool. Her kit is amazing. Oh my gosh. I just realized, is this a new part of the map yet? No? Smoge. Give me new map. Give me new map. Game.
Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes.
Oh, that's kind of depressing. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, solemn voice hums from the spear's shaft. Through endless battles and the surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and all softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming from across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful, he sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Jesus. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A quiet, sorrowful voice hums from the halberd's axe. No one knew why she sought the battlefield, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away her honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence is my victory, she laughed, charging into the dark tide. Nervous. Dude, look at the sparkles under her eyes, by the way. Who did this blade belong to?
This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago,
Okay.
the dark tide bore down on Reganese. And Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide. His strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back.
Hello, Lioness of Glory.
In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons.
Interesting. Wait, that's kind of a cool thing to like weave in.
Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks.
It seeks what? What does it seek?
Me.
Oh? Oh, hello, demons.
More Tacit Discord, just like last time.
For a split second, the world
Oh
shifted,
gosh.
just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as...
Dude, her kit is so good.
Hit cowering prey.
That's the one thing about like Wuthering Waves that's so good is how expressive they're able to make the characters, like in the cutscenes and everything. Like it's genuinely so impressive.
Such is their blessing.
It's like watching a TV show. I love it so much.
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why
Oh?
is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Wait, so the blight is growing out of the sword? Oh gosh. The dark tide, no. Oh god, I hate this stuff. Yeah. Oh. I think me thinks the sword is the problem. Oh no. Off she goes. Places to be.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
nervous that the Lioness of Glory is able to interact with this type of thing, but it makes sense given the fact that like she gains her power from, you know. I try not to read too much into everything because like I just like enjoying the story at face value in this type of thing. I don't really want to like try to uncover the mystery before they want like the story is allowed to explain it. Like, you know, it's written in a certain way.
Lupa?
Girly Pop, you okay?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
Nervous. Like, dude, talking about expressions, by the way, Rover's eyes narrowing there out of like caution and concern. So cool.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
This is so cool. Wait, this is so sick, dude. This is just under Septimont? Lupa? Girly Pop? What did you just do?
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
Mia? Lupa?
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story is it yours!
I don't like this. They're being controlled. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
That's cute.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure.
Did the art
Did
style.
Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will fall. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score.
Oh gosh.
O golden star full of mercy,
Dude, I'm just
pray
stunned.
tell me,
It's so pretty.
as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
Dude. I have no words. I have no comments. Kuro Games, hats off. Like, that was such a pretty cutscene. It was so well directed. Oh my god.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage.
Oh. That's so sad.
The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories.
Okay.
The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next.
Interesting.
After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived.
That's so crazy.
Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off.
So that's so crazy. That's such a
not
cool
even
way
its
to write
full
it, dude.
form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
So whatever actions occur in the current story bleed through to the others. So that's so cool, dude. So basically the goal is whatever Lupa does here, so whatever we do here,
District of Septimont
will change the path of the current story that's occurring, in which is the timeline that Rover, that's so cool.
Dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. It's the warrior? No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, quickly.
That's so cool. I'm literally just baffled this entire time. I feel like I'm a soundboard of just calling things cool or sick or whatever.
In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
Ooh. That's Fleur-de-Lis, not Cartithia. Thank you. Get it right, Lupa. You silly goose. So are we now watching the past? Yeah, we are. Oh, depression.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimol, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen.
This is... Dude.
I'm sorry, Cartithia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinasita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont. Can I leave it to you?
No.
Damn. Way to drag me out of that, Cartithia.
You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean?
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, Garcia. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
Cinema. Absolute cinema, bro. That is so insane. Whoever Lupa's voice actress is so brilliant at what she does. Like, dude, I was engrossed. That was honestly one of the best cutscenes in this entire game.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first.
Aye, aye, Captain. Can do. We got things that can do that.
Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature. And the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why. I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimont once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago?
Oh, okay.
After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you?
Dude.
I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower.
Okay.
Of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory.
What do you mean awaken
Septimontian
it?
tradition. When it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open.
Oh.
Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Okay, okay, okay. We can do that. We can do that. Activate the patrol unit. May applause greet you, Lupa from House Silva. Oh? Please wait. Retrieving gladiator spear. Happy hunting.
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
Excuse me.
Protect these waters. The stewards.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to skip dialogue. I was just excited of the spear coming out of the ground. Lupa, do not perturb the giant statues.
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
Okay. Hello, demons. Get away from my boy. This is so cool, like how they're... listen, I'm #1 wuwa glazer, okay? I'm going on Twitter. That's it. I'm going on Twitter. I'm telling everyone. Oh god. Excuse me.
With me to victory! Please, Bill! Glory is upon us!
Defeat, yeah. I am defeating them. But they keep coming, game.
Let's start! Face me, coward!
Face me, coward is a crazy line. Can I just say? What is the thing? And do you see the thing in the top of my screen? Oh, that's my ult. Okay, that's Lupa's ult. I didn't even notice that. I was like, what are these eyes staring at me? Perchance? Okay, so we've got one arm. We gotta go to the other side, I presume, to do the other arm. Oh. What did that building do to you?
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
Bro really just destroyed an entire building to walk.
Winds of the wild.
Hello, mate. Current location outside platform range. High risk of tacit discord threat. Maintain vigilance at all times. Escort mission. W. Okay, you're stopping. Oh. Bro had beef. That was rude. Not the notification for the teleport waypoint, by the way.
Prey.
Oh, he's back. Hello, Mr. Lizard Man. Hello, would you like death?
With me!
Ooh. Nerd.
Into the...
Elbozo?
The fight is on! Die, evil!
Dude, she's so cool, man.
Together we howl! I'll end you!
Right. Yeah. Nerd. L. What? What is that move, bro? What was that move? I thought he was shooting stuff at me. I was trying to dodge. Excuse me. Spear throwing moment. Okay, is he gonna destroy another building again? Oh, here we go. Oh. No, he put his sword in the building. Oh. Oh, heck yeah. Water, gone. W. Absolute W right there.
The water is drained.
Okay.
Time to head to the bell tower.
To the bell tower.
That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Sorry, I'm bad at flying still. Okay, yep, here we are. To the elevator. Down. Guys, it's dark. I'm scared. Someone hold me. Please. I'm scared. What demon awaits me down here? A teleport waypoint. My favorite type of demon.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts.
Okay.
It won't open. I'll have to find another route.
Oh. Can't we just, like, cut it up?
The copper mirror is calling.
Hello, mate.
The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
What am I supposed... Oh. Unusual figures. Hello. Good morning.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know. Septimont's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments
I hate his eyes,
continue
dude.
for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
So he's tricking Julia?
That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my
But
dear
Julia's
Domina.
also not
You're
nice.
absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
I don't like him. He annoys me. Dude, the second he popped up on my screen in the first part of this quest, I was annoyed.
Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
That is extremely sad, though. I feel like really bad for Lupa, who's like, you know, watching on to all of like the truths about the world around her, and like in a way, like completely warping what she had believed was truth. Does that make sense?
Lackluster.
Like, it's kind of like, I feel like the reality she lived in is slowly crumbling around her, and yet she's being forced to push on. And obviously she's doing it for the greater cause of, you know, Septimont, but at the same time, you know, it is, you can't help but feel a twinge of you know, sadness for her.
I hear cowering prey.
Oh, hello, gamers.
With me! Time to fight! Glory is upon us! With me! To victory!
Dude, her kit is so fun. It's actually ridiculous.
Into the spotlight!
Like, look at her, dude.
Face
Oh my
power.
gosh. All right, that's it.
That's
some attack.
That's it.
With me!
C6 R5 time. Anyone? Oh, excuse me. Can you let me go? I'm bad at playing the game.
Time to fight! Together! Ow!
Oh god, I'm about to die. That would be so awkward. Can we not do that, please, game? And by game, I mean me. Can we be healthy and alive? That'd be great. No more demons, please. Can I heal? Is that legal? Can I? Is that allowed? Is this allowed? I don't make food, man. I don't have any food. Can we? Okay, well. Uh-oh.
This place.
I'm just gonna have to
Fraxid has
play
written all
the
over
best,
it.
the best
Without
Wuthering
the silver
Waves of
key
my
the
entire
place
life.
hidden, they wouldn't have dared. The irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city.
Oh, I shouldn't have. Damn.
I trust you've seen the
That was
experimental
Pavlova?
unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea.
Dude, Frolova's eyes, by the way, are so
The
pretty.
data
Like,
has
I
been
love the way they did
invaluable.
her irises.
As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself.
Dude, I hate him, bro. Like, why
I've
are you
already
standing like
discussed
that?
terms with it
Who do you
and
think you are,
reached a
JoJo
modest
character?
agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole.
Not if I can help it.
The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference.
That's really depressing, actually.
The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
And yet her body is still being used.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate.
I can't
If
tell
this
if,
play
like...
proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
I can't tell if, like, Frolova's, like, just egging Cristoforo on, or act like, you know what I mean? I'm confused. I think I forget.
Disgusting.
Yep.
To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
Valid. But I feel like I'm forgetting details of the first part of the quest that's making me, like, confused about what's happening here. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's, I don't know. I'm just enjoying it quite a bit.
I hear cowering prey.
Uh-oh. Let's not die this time, shall we?
At the spear tip! Die, evil! With me! Glory is upon us!
All right, we've got 2k HP and a dream.
Caught you now!
Is that all?
Pay attention, pay attention. Dodge.
Does the veil of glory await me?
Gosh dang it, we gotta walk all the way back. It's like the walk of shame, man. How do I get back there? Is that the right way? How do I get there, bro? Oh no, man. Let me in. Okay, so this was the original room. We gotta go to the right. Oh my gosh. I can't use flight to speed this up. Thank you, game. Thank you for making me take the walk of shame back through this entire place. Thank you. This is really like a humbling experience for me. I really appreciate it. I died to some Tacit Discord stuffed animals because I'm bad at the video game. That's just really like a lovely thing for you to do for me. That's awesome. Hey guys, long time no see.
I hear cowering prey.
The fight is on! Break, darkness!
I'm not losing a sliver of health now. Never again. Not once. Okay, well. Where's my Cartathea who has 45,000 HP? That's all I want. So I could just pretend like I'm not bad at the game by just having a lot of HP. Well. Heavy sigh. Heavy sigh. Man. Okay. We can clear this now, I guess. I suspect that won't be the only time that I die during this quest. Oh gosh. Oh, hello. Oh, a full cutscene.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
Not the manipulation tactics, by the way. Yeah, stand up, Mia.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you.
You don't know shit. You don't know anything, Leviathan.
You are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Dude, that's so depressing. Poor Mia, man. Mia deserved better. Mia deserves so much better.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh. I understand.
I want to hear her
It's a flower
dialogue.
often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
Dude, man, why are you giving me feelings for side characters, man? That's depressing. And I'm upset now.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
Dude, I just got chills.
The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel, and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Brinacita. They belong to no gods but their own. Was it real? Was it mine? Was it worth it? Sometimes I feel like I've lived distressed and pressed by the screams. All I know is my desire and my love won't fade. I'll set a fire for destruction. Was it real?
Dude, the performance of Lupa's VA in this quest is like award worthy. Like, and I'm not even like glazing that from the standpoint of like, I just like this game. No, but like genuinely, the amount of emotion that she's able to conjure to convey the feelings of Lupa through these trials.
And to be a puppet. Does not scare
This is so pretty, by the way. The artistry of this is insane.
Divinity takes up arms against the innocent. I
will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
I believe in you, warrior.
I'm just like baffled. Oh my god. Music as well throughout all of this has been so good.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Dude, the devious look, bro. Oh god. Uh-oh. Send help.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought.
I gotta see. What does she do? Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is bad. Well, my turn. The music is so crazy.
Struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. Glory in the punter with me!
Oh my gosh. The monologue in the background and like the argument they're having while they're fighting is so... This game continues to blow me away and get better and better and better.
With me! Glory in the punter!
Unite with me.
Face me, cow! Triumph at the spear tip! Break darkness! Into the spotlight! With me to victory!
Oh my gosh.
Die, evil! With me!
I don't know how, like, if you guys can hear the music in the background loud enough. I'm just living my best life listening to it, though.
Between life and death.
Where are you? Where are you?
Pray to me.
Oh my... Oh. Dude, I'll cry right now. The music, dude, with the fight design. The amount of like emotional weight in the background for Lupa. That's so sad, the
Greatness
design.
has no summit, and victory is never the final word. pitiful cry. Love. Race to the finish. To face death with the crown of glory. By my will. Let this light burn in all its fury. There is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I've left, just believe it's a solution to my doubts and deepest fears. Glory's not all about winning, but blazing till the last minute.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
This is the best writing of a story in a game that I have played in my recent life. Holy shit. That is literally all I can say.
Frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
Abby's back. W in the chat.
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Dude, I'm like really depressed it's coming to an end. As you walk to the central hub, yep. Three of you unite together the true playwrights of the story. So this we can go through. That's so cool. So you can go through. Oh my gosh. So the source comes from Mia. Mia is hunted by maddening voices that whisper constantly. A small Septimontian hands Mia a bouquet of bloodleaf viburnum. And then it goes into the different pet. That's so cool. So it goes through everything that happened. So this was the original timeline. Lupa is swallowed by the tide's relentless churn. And then it goes into the timeline where Cartathea and Lupa roamed in Septimont. That is so cool. Wow. And this is, oh my gosh. And so when Cartathea was in this realm fighting the fallen form, was the side-by-side setup. Dude, this is so good. The writing is insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can exchange information. Hello, Cartathea.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter the Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script.
Okay.
Afterward, he,
So
along with the other
Cristoforo can't
Fraxidus
control the
overseers,
script anymore.
fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Oh, gosh. Tell me about the roles and stories. Tell me about Threnodian and the Central Hub. Tell me about the other Fraxidus. Jesus. Tell me about the roles and stories, I guess.
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it.
Okay.
To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks. A limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities.
Wow.
This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont.
I have another
Is there
question.
anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Tell me about the other Fraxidus leaders.
Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with
Lova
bandaged
and Scar.
arm. The other, a man with scars across his face.
Surely they must be Frolova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacida?
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
I
Righteous
don't
One?
care about the Threnodian. Bye.
The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont. I fear this is far from over. There
How to
is
make
something
everyone
else.
mad.
Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's paw is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests.
Shorekeeper mentioned?
They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black
Shorekeeper
Shores.
mentioned?
Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Okay. Lupa, gang?
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your death. So this was, when we were looking at the timeline, this was the top box that was, I forget what they titled it, but it was that artwork that we saw of Lupa covered in the Dark Tide's like corruption.
My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the Dark Tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cardathia didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust. Is there anything else you want to know?
That is so depressing. Tell me about your journey with Cardathia. We know about it. Tell me we know about it.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
Dude, by the way, speaking of Mia and the Threnodian, the design of the Threnodian with the bust and head of Mia, like attached almost like a puppet, were so absurdly good. It was sad, but the design team went absolutely insane.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes. It was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you.
It was an honor to watch, Loop, I'll tell you that much.
I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
I knew believing in Lupa was the right thing to do.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
Okay. Where are we going? We just teleport here? Fast travel.
There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
We're going, don't worry. Dude, the central hub. Like, even the design of this. Like, look at the floor, man. Look at the floor. That's... I'm obsessed.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories.
Right.
For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
Bro's doing thievery?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies.
What is this?
I'm afraid you must go there yourself.
What is this music titillating my eardrums right now?
The worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest.
We shall.
Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about
Dude, I love this friend group.
earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Oh, no. I'm scared. Am I gonna have depression? Oh, I have depression. I have just straight depression. You don't need to ask,
It's Mia's
Rover.
sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold, glory.
It's beautiful.
Beyond the Colosseum,
Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
I don't want it to end, man. Oh my gosh. After story quest. Where is it? I'm already lost. Hello? Ah, yes. There's 2. So let us do this one first, shall we? There are 3. Oh.
More! Pour me another!
Okay. Off we go. Oh my god, it's Cartithia. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, get me there, get me there, get me there. Me out. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is insane. How do I... Let me out. Let me out. How do I do this, man? How did I get in here in the first place? What the heck? I guess I'll walk around it.
When I grow up, I'll be the strongest gladiator.
What the heck, man? Cartithia! Smile? What were you eating just now? Didn't save me a bite? Bro. Where my hug at? Online.
It's all gone now. But I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare some.
Was she drinking a Red Bull? Was that, excuse me?
The Loris salad was as delightful as ever. Well worth reacquainting myself with, so I can make a bowl myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet.
Who doesn't like food, bro? Me and my tubby self. Me and Cartithia would get along.
Let's enjoy a moment of peace.
It seems your sense of taste has returned then.
Yes, and so, I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before.
Hmm?
To savor the things I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see. To become a roving knight is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced, one step at a time.
I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled.
The third too, though by unexpected means. Those are my adoptive parents, and their child.
What?
Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna. But here in Septimont, I discovered where they had resettled.
That's so sweet, dude.
Only, they no longer recognize me.
Okay, now I'm just sad.
The truth that I was their daughter was a memory the Threnodian crafted for them, disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they are still alive. They even have their own child.
I thought it was gonna be like we rekindled our lost, like, familial bonds.
I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Cartithia.
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now. If they had died because of the Order's heavy hand, I would have felt true pain. But this is the best outcome I could hope for. To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all 3 of my wishes have been fulfilled.
Rip my heart on my chest and curb stomp it. Like, hello?
Now, if I crave a Laura salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste. And I still have many years ahead to see the world and the places I long to visit. As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city.
The music, the art. Wow.
The winds of Renacita always seem to bring me what I seek. I am content.
Frick you, game. Frick you. Frick you, dude. We'll just track it. We'll just walk there. I need a second. I need a second game. Bro. Depression? Oh god, now we're gonna go talk to Lupa, and Lupa's gonna be sad over Mia. Oh god.
You've come, warrior.
Is she drunk? Never mind.
Just wheat juice.
What I'm calling beer from now on.
Sure. Wheat juice.
Ah, today you... Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Warm.
Unusual way to describe someone.
Well, that's just what I think. When I was little, I used to roll in the wheat fields.
Not the wheat juice.
It's good to have my fellow warrior by my side.
Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice. Sit. Take a break for a moment.
Even though it's over, there's still a heaviness. A drink helps.
There's such a semblance of, not semblance, but there's such a marking of humanity in the way the side quest is. And this entire quest has been in Lupa's character design. You know, the one thing that Kuro clearly aren't afraid to do is show the humanity within the characters. You know, the overarching sense of despair and loss and hardship that even this scene is showing you know, as silly as it is to see, you know, a character in a video game drunk and stumbling around, and I'm sure they'll go that direction now, but it's kind of, in a way, I don't know, like there's a semblance to reality in it that it's you know, in a way relieving, you know, rather than just having the characters be like, haha, we did the adventure and now we're happy, jolly. There's this overarching, like Lupa's literally saying right now, there's a heaviness to it. There's a making of a deeper meaning to everything going on that I really wanted to just comment on and appreciate.
I've sent word to the F4's palace about Domina Julia, but finding the silvers that fled will take time. Four years ago, Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared. If Mia had lived, perhaps things would have been different. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Silvers when we first came to Septimont? Huh. Just like one of those stories with the different endings.
Have you ever thought about living a different life, Lupa?
No need. I'm content with what I have. For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. That's enough. Life is an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectation, and the heavier the weight of defeat. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat?
I'm gonna say yes.
You seem to live to meet others' expectations. This is what you're used to, I'd say. Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone. I may not have your strength, but should you call, I will meet you on the battlefield, no matter the distance.
This is so cute.
I swear it, by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
That's so adorable, man. I love Wuthering Waves.